Hey guys, hello everybody. Hello. I know you guys been waiting for me all day long. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I had to do. I was trying to make sure that I watermarked my stuff because I have people stealing my content, and I wanted to make sure that I'm getting the credit for the stuff that I put out. Okay. So good evening, everybody. Let me just say hello to the chat for a second. Let me just say hello while we wait for everybody to get in. Hello, Miss Green Eyes. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Ashley. Hello, Nosy Rosie. Hey, Lady Coltrane. Hello, Denitra. Hello, Black Beauty. Hey, One P. Hey, 313. Hello, Vivian. Hey, Micah. Hey, Pretty Brown Eyes. Bree. Jane Doe. Hello. Hey, Ashley. All right, guys. I got a lot to cover today. Let me just show my face. I got a lot to cover today, y'all. Um, from everything from the whole process with the jurors. I have the full witness list, the full blown witness list. I have the questionnaire for the jurors, which I'm going to talk about a few of them, not all of them, and also I have some of the discovery information. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Been working and working hard to get this stuff out to you guys. So as you guys know, I decided not to go to Chicago because I have, the trial starts on Monday, and my trial is canceled. And I told you guys why. So I'm excited. I'm excited for what we have what I have in store for you tonight. Okay. All right. You guys are ready? You guys are ready? We're gonna start off with what happened on Friday. All right, as you guys know, that there was the last day for for not witness, excuse me, for jury selection. Okay. From what I'm being told, the whole process is going to take from anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. So the whole jury process is going to take a while. Let me explain why. Okay. It started off on Wednesday. On Wednesday, they had 200 individuals to come in. They watched the video. After they finished the video, they were to complete the questionnaire. And I'm going to show you guys the example of the questionnaire and what they asked them and things like that. And then after they finished that, they were able to go home. Then the next day, another set of 200 came in, and they did the same thing for them. The judge explained to them what was gonna happen, what the process was. They played the video, they completed the package, and then they went home. Then the next group came, which was yesterday. That group was another 200 set of people. They did the introduction, what the indictment was all about, and what the whole process was going to be, and then they fill out the questionnaire, and then they went home, right? So that's what happened with that. Now, what's going to happen? The individuals that came in on Wednesday, the ones that came Wednesday, they got to come back on Monday. At that time is when they're going to explain to the judge why they cannot make it. This is the individuals who's going to have hardship. So far, there's 8 individuals who already told them, hey, I'm not coming. Here's why. So they didn't even have to come. So now it's 592 jurors that has to go through that process of explaining their hardship and things like that. So the first group, the one that came in on Wednesday, is going to come Monday, right? Then the one that came Thursday is going to come Tuesday. The ones that came on Friday will come Wednesday, okay? Now, that is for the hardship part. After they explain the hardship of them not being able to be at the like, okay, here's some of the things that that they're going to have to deal with. There is going to be from anywhere from 6 to 9 months that they have to be there every single day, right? There are people who have issues with child care. There are people who have only like sick parents, sick children or something. They're the only caretaker of the household and those type of things. So they're going to explain to the judge and to the attorneys why it would cause them a great hardship for them to be in that courtroom. Okay. Now, that is that part. So each week. So they're going to go through that, right? Depending how many people come through with hardship, that's how long it's going to take, because they're going to question them. They're going to go through each person and, ask them certain questions, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, once that process finish, then they're going to come back. The ones that's still here going to come back, and then they're going to have what you call voir dire, whatever. I don't know how to say it, but it's voir dire. I always say voir dire, but it's voir dire. This is when they're going to go in depth in questioning them. This is when each side has a certain amount of strikes. And I don't know what the total strikes that each side had. Like the government has a strike. It goes back and forth, and then they make a choice, okay? Then finally, after all of that is over with, that's when the juror gets seated, okay? Then after they get seated, they're going to have opening argument. The prosecution goes first because they're the one who has to prove the case. They're going to explain, give all the stuff they're going to say they're going to prove. And then the defense get a chance to come up and do their defense, telling why their client is not guilty. Okay, because remember, all those that's in the trial right now are considered not guilty. They plead not guilty. So they're going to go through the whole process of their plea. Okay. Now, the good stuff. Anybody have any question of what I just explained to you guys? Anybody have any question? All right. I know there's been so much buzz going around about who is on the witness list and who. Well, I got the witness list, y'all. I got the witness list, and I stand to be uncorrected. I know that guy say. Remember the guy say that was in this clip? They said that the government had 300 witnesses. He was right. Say El Sad. Yeah, he was right. The government do have over 300 witnesses. But here's the key thing, y'all. I looked at the witness list, y'all. Almost everybody is in some sort of law enforcement or from the DA or from y'all. That's who they have on there. That's who the witness list has on it. So I'm going to show you a little bit of their witness list, okay? I'm going to show it to you guys. Hold on. Then they do have some celebrities on their witness list. Okay, let's go ahead and show you here. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, here we go. We're going to show it to you right here. All right, here is the witness list that was just recently updated as of the January 2023. Yes, Miss. Here's the thing, y'all. There are potential witnesses. Let me tell you something, okay? Some of these people are not, it's blurry. It's okay if it's blurry because I don't want nobody stealing my stuff. It's okay if it's blurry. I don't want people stealing my stuff, okay? That's why it's blurry. I'm just giving you guys a little snippet, okay? A little snippet, okay? If those who can read it, that's good for them. If they can't read it, okay, that's all right. But here's the witness list. If you notice, there's over 100. These are law enforcement, right? Atlanta Police Department, right? There's about 150 something police officers, y'all. 150 something police officers. Look at this. Look at this. 157 police officers on this list. 157 police officers. I got it? 157. That's half of the 300 right there, right? 157 police officers. All right. Now, the next set of witnesses is the Fulton County DA witnesses. Look at that. There's 13 of them on there. So you got 157 plus 13. How many is that? It's quite a few, right? All right. After that, you have additional law enforcement agency, and you have a total of 62 of them. 62. 62. 62. All right. And then you're going to go down. You got the GBI. You got a total of 11 GBI officers who are potential witnesses. Okay. After that, you have a medical examiner. You have 4 of them, medical examiner. Then you have a few lay persons. This is where you get the list of the people, the celebrities that we were talking about, right? Okay, you all ready? All right, so we got here, you guys wanted to know if Lil Wayne, you see Lucci is on here, right? Lucci's right here. Then you got Lil Wayne right here, Mr. Carter. It's right here. You see that, right? You see that? And then you got a couple of Sprint and managers from different stores and stuff like that. So you see the lists. Okay. All right. That is the list from the government's list. So I'm going to stop sharing that for a moment. All right. So you have also all the defendants have their set of witnesses as well. Okay. Mr. Williams have a set of witnesses. His witnesses are expert witnesses. He got expert witnesses, and he has let's see. He has 6 expert witnesses. I'm gonna show you, and then he got a couple of individuals, that's gonna testify on his behalf. Let's show you his witness list. All right, these are the expert witnesses right here that he has. You got the video analysis. You got the hip hop lyrics expert. You have the Department of Criminology professor here, Dr. Corbin. And then you have another hip hop expert right here of lyrics. Then you have the drug treatment counselor. You have hip hop expert historian. And then you have the cell phone expert. That's who he has as his expert witnesses. Okay. That's who we have there, right? Okay. Now, I'm going to save the best for last, which is going to be the jurors questionnaire, and I'm going to read the questionnaire. Can they be on the list, but they may not testify? Absolutely, Randa, absolutely. Just because they're on the list doesn't mean they're going to show up or they're going to testify. Because let me tell you something. There was a lot of witnesses that I've been to different trials, different cases that the witness did not show up. I mean, they didn't show up. And then the thing is, they can't make them. They can't force them. Yeah, they could like threaten them and things like that. Do you really think they're going to go after 300 people? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they got that many witnesses, so they just in case they don't. Most of them don't show up. Okay. So now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is show you guys the discovery. Discovery. All right. Discovery is the next thing, the next step. Okay. And it's going to be very blurry because I'm not, you know what I'm saying is I'm being selfish and I'm being selfish, right? They hope that the lay witnesses show up and they don't have to unless they took a plea. Yeah, yes, exactly, Randa. All right, let's go ahead on. Let me go ahead and show you guys the these are the discovery. I'm gonna do like a little breakdown, not too specific, but and I'm gonna make it really like not big because I don't want to hold on a second. And this is discovery, y'all. I know I'm making it small. I'm making it small for a reason. All right, guys. This is the discovery, right? One of the things that they have, okay, they have the Instagram video from YouTube, right? Young Thug and the YSL, right? They have the GBI firearm report. They have the report package for crime scene in the Atlanta PD from the Atlanta PD. They have the incident report. They have the incident supplement to that same. They have different crime. One was back in 5/10/2019. The other one was March 13, 2020. You have November 24th, 2020. That's an incident report. That is for, let me tell you, this is for different individual. Everything is not pertaining to Jeffrey Williams. Not everything is on here is pertaining to him. These are arrest record from other people. Like BB has a arrest. They have the discovery for that, the warrant for him. You have Epiger. He got his warrant. He has 1, 2, 3 warrant, and BB has 1, 2, 3 warrant as well. Then you have the call details for someone. They don't tell who it is. Then you have the jail call. Then they have a threatening text. None of this is pertaining to Williams now. Okay, I'm gonna go down to Williams stuff, but these are the other individuals who are part of the case. Those stuff are there for them. Then they have the most of it's BB, and then you have Eppinger. Okay, you have them. Then you have Christian James, and then you have BB again. These are evidence, body cam videos and things like that. You have, let's see, the jail call again. Then, okay, then we're going to go all the way down to what we have for Mr. Okay, you have Kendrick. He got a jail incident report. Got Mender, as well as a warrant for his arrest. And you have some transaction. These are up for other people. You have Mender, Huey, you have Jackson, you have Sumlin, which all theirs is back in 2021. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stuff for him. You have Stillwell, got 1 item for him. You have Dorsey. You have Dorsey again. Then you have Huey. You have, okay, what you have for Williams, Mr. Williams, is you have a LAPD incident report on him. You have the image. I guess he was picture that was taken for him. You have the custody, evidence in custody. You have him a traffic violation, his traffic and criminal history. They have that. And that's basically it. That's it for him. So that's the discovery. That's the discovery on that. Any question? Yeah, I bought all those myself. Yes. All those I purchased myself. There's like 50 cents a page for each item. But look, guys, this is what I really wanted to share with you guys, the questionnaire, because a lot of people kept asking me, what were some of the questions that they had for the juror? What are some of the questions? What are some questions? They had over, we'll go through it. There's 13 pages of questions for the jurors. And I'm going to share with you guys some of the questions, okay? All right, let's go here. We're going to go through the questionnaires, okay? Hey, Jason. Okay, here's some of the questionnaires that they asked the jurors. Okay, y'all ready? All right. You guys ready? You had all of them already? Which one did you get? Which one did you get? You got the questionnaire as well? Yes, Micah, I was. It's very diverse. All right. Okay, y'all ready? Here's some of the questions that they asked the jurors. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm having all of them because I've been updating my community with all the proceeding as well. I'm not gonna take, I'm not gonna take all the documents and stuff like that. Only the things that I think is pertinent. I'm doing this, but I'm at the trial, so since I didn't get a chance I didn't hear all the questions for the jury question. That's why I got this one. So you got the jury questions as well? All right. Let's go. Number 1. The first question was asked to the jurors. Do you know anyone employed by... Yeah, but I'm not at court like you. First question is, do you know anyone formerly employed by, or associated with Fulton County District Attorney Office? Number 2. Do you have an opinion about the Fulton County District Attorney's Office that would impact your ability to be a fair and impartial juror? Number 3. Do you believe that gangs are a problem? Number 4. Do you believe that the Metro Atlanta has gang problems? Number 5. Have you or anyone known been the victim of a gang violence? 6. Do you have any concern about children in the community getting recruited by gang? Number seven. Number seven. Do you have any concern about children in your community being the victim of a gang violence, either in the neighborhood or while at school? 8. Have you ever heard of the gang YSL, aka Young Slime Life? 9. Do you know anyone associated with or who is a member of YSL? Yeah, T girl, these are questions from for the jurors. These were the questionnaires from the for the jurors. All right, number 10. Have you ever heard of the Young Thug or aka Jeffrey Williams? 11. Have you ever listened to his music? T girl, I can't answer that question. I'm just giving the questions about what that's being said asked to the juror. I don't know about answering those questions that you're asking right now. Let me just finish reading these questionnaire. Hold on. Okay, number 12. Have you ever heard? Hold on, trying to wait till this thing go down. Have you ever heard of Young Gun? Have you ever heard of Gunna, aka Sergio Kitchen? Number 15. Have you ever listened to his music? Number 17. Have you ever heard of Duke, aka Martinez Arnold? Number 17. Have you ever heard of his music? Number 18. Have you ever heard of Yak Gotti, aka Demonte Kendricks? Have you ever heard of his music? Have you ever heard of Slime Life Shorty, aka Woony Lee? 21. Have you ever listened to his music? 22. Have you ever heard of Unfung, aka Quantavious Greer? 23. Have you ever heard of his music? 24. Have you ever heard of YSL concert? No, have you ever attended YSL concert or event? 25. Do you know or have you heard of any other defendant listed in this indictment? 26. Do you know their mother, father, or any members of their family members? 27. Do you know anybody who is a member of a gang? 28. Have you or anyone you know ever been associated with a gang? Yak Gotti lawyer filed to get all jurors so far dismissed because he heard illegal evidence. They heard illegal evidence. I didn't check that out yet. I have to check it in the documents. I can't speak on that, so I don't know. I have to go to the documents and look it up. Some stuff in the indictment was ruled to be suppressed. Yeah, I know that on there. I know that on there. Black Beauty, I'm interacting with the people in the chat. This is not one of those things I just do. I'm interacting. So number 27, no, 28. Have you or anyone you know have been associated with a gang? 29. Have you or anyone you know ever dated someone associated with a gang? 30. Are you familiar with the terms snitch or rat? I think everybody has heard those terms. Number 31. Do you believe that there is a traditional definition of a gang? 32. Do you believe that a gang member or a gang associate has to wear a certain color or clothing or certain tattoo to consider a gang member or associate? Where do you get these questions from? 33. Do you believe that a gang has to have a leader or a certain structure in order for it to be considered a gang? 34. Do you understand the concept of hybrid gang? 35. Have you seen any evidence of gang activity in your neighborhood? That's true, Janet. That is so true. Yeah, I don't see how it would be a fair trial when it's all over the internet and everyone has a cell phone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, number 33. Do you believe that a gang has to be elite? Okay, we read that one. 34. Do you understand the concept? Got that one. Number 35. Have you seen any evidence of gang activity in your neighborhood? 36. Do you believe that gang members are unfairly targeted by law enforcement? 37. Do you believe gang prosecution are racially motivated? Yes. Stop. 38. Are you at all familiar with Cleveland Avenue in Atlanta? A. Have you ever heard it referred to Cleveland, Belvelin? Bevelin? B. Have you ever attended Cleveland Avenue Day? No, never heard of it. Number 39. Are you at all familiar with Jonesboro South neighborhood in Atlanta? Beverly. I don't even know how to say it. Cleveland, but Cleveland, Cleveland. Okay. Are you familiar with Castleberry Hill neighborhood in Atlanta? 41. Are you familiar with Mechanicsville neighborhood in Atlanta? 42. Are you familiar with Summerhill neighborhood in Atlanta? 43. Are you at all familiar with Buckhead neighborhood in Atlanta? 44. Do you have anyone who practiced criminal law? 45. Have you ever studied law in any capacity? 46. Have you ever worked in a legal field? 47. Have you studied or worked in the area of criminal justice? 48. Have you ever considered going to law school? 49. Have you ever had any contact with Fulton County DA office? 50. Have you ever had any contact with any prosecutor's office? 51. Have you ever visited anyone in prison or jail? 52. Do you know anyone in prison or jail? 53. Have you ever been in prison or jail? 54. Have you ever been accused of or convicted of a crime greater than a traffic offense, including DUI? 55. Do you have a close friend or family member who have been accused or convicted of a crime greater than a traffic ticket or a DUI? 56. Do you know anyone who has been acquitted or found not guilty of a crime? 57. Have you ever been acquitted or found not guilty of a crime? 58. Do you know anyone who you believe was unfairly accused of a crime? 59. Do you believe that you have been unfairly accused of a crime? 60. Do you distrust the police? 61. Do you distrust the law enforcement in general? 62. Have you had such a bad experience with law enforcement that it sticks out in your head, your mind? A. If so, when? B. What happened? C. Where did it happen? D. What was the outcome? 63. Have you had any bad experience with a prosecutor or prosecutor's office that sticks out in your mind? If so, when? B. What happened? C. Where did it happen? D. What was the outcome? 63. Have you had such a bad experience with prosecution office that is stuck in your mind? A. Which prosecutor? B. Which office? C. How long ago? D. What happened? E. Do you believe the criminal justice system is fair? 64. Do you believe the criminal justice system is fair? They asked that question twice. 65. Have you ever been a victim of a violent crime? 66. Have you ever been a victim of gun violence? 67. Have you ever been a victim of any crime? 68. Do you know anyone who is a victim of a violent crime? 69. Do you know anyone who's been a victim of a gun violence? 70. Have you or anyone you know been a victim of theft? 71. Have you ever used a firearm? 72. Do you own a firearms? 73. Do you have any specialized firearm training? 74. Are you on social media? Everybody should answer that question. Yes. 75. If so, what platforms? 76. What is your social media handles? What are your social media handles? 77. How much time do you spend on social media? 78. When was the last time you posted on social media? 79. What was the subject matter of your last post? 80. Have you seen any of the hashtag free hashtag free gunner, hashtag free YSL, hashtag free young thug, or any variant variations? I'm sorry. 81. Have you ever seen anything about the case on social media? If y'all in this chat, you would say yes, because if you say no, you're lying. 82. Have you posted anything about this case on social media? 83. Have you seen any hashtag related to the Protect Black Art? 84. Have you signed any petition? Have you signed any petition about Protect Black Art or any related matter? Y'all should answer these questions. I want to see it. I want to see what the answer for you guys. Let's start now asking these questions, okay? We already know that you're on social media. We already know that. Okay, let's ask some of these questions, guys. All right. Have you seen any media coverage of this case? Hey, Quiona. Hey, Quiona. Oh, you are a member. Thank you for your membership. Okay. Come on, you're not answering the questions. All right. Okay. Have you formed any opinion on this case based on what you've seen? Have you formed any opinion on this case from what you've seen? Okay, y'all put the number you ask your answer into. That was okay, we're gonna go back up. Let's go back up. Number 86. Number 86. Have you followed any pages on social media that discuss this case? All y'all should put for 86 yes, because you're right here on my page right now. Yeah. Hey, you need to be answering that question yes on this one right here, because you're all on my page right now and I'm discussing the case, okay? Number 87. Do you or anyone you know owns any Slime Life paraphernalia? That's 87. I'm going to put no for that one because I don't know anybody that owns for that 87. 88. Have you seen any coverage of this case on media? That's 88. 89. Have you formed an opinion about this case and what you've seen? This is 89. Have you formed an opinion for 89? Have you formed it? Let me see how many people with your form. Any opinion? 89? Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, I don't want to know your opinion, Saucy. I don't want to know your opinion yet, but okay. Ruby said no. She hasn't formed an opinion. I want to see who could be part of the jury, because so far none of y'all gonna make it. Ruby's the only one that's in it. Oblivious. Oh my God. You can't. All right. Number 90. Do you have an opinion about the use of lyrics in criminal prosecution? That's 90 is. Do you have an opinion about the use of lyrics in a criminal prosecution? 91. Do you know any of the following defense attorney? Do you know any of the defense attorney for 91? 92. Have you or anyone you know represented any of these defendant attorney? Have been represented by one of these attorney? No. Mine is no for that one for the 92. 93. Do you have a moral or physiological or religious belief that would affect your ability to sit on a jury in this case? 94. Is there anything that would keep you from being fair or impartial juror in this case? Y'all ready for 94? Yeah, did y'all answer that one? Is there anything that would keep you from being fair or impartial juror in this case? Oh, you struck out, Lady Coach, and you out. They're not gonna keep you. If so, what is it, Lady Coltrane? If so, what is it? What will keep you from being fair and impartial juror? Number wait a minute, number 95. I didn't get to 95 yet. Lady Ashley, what are you doing 95? I didn't get to 95. 95. Do you for any reason feel that you cannot sit in judgment of any person? If so, what's the reason? Do you feel that you cannot sit in judgment of any person? If so, what is the reason? Amen, Lady Coltrane. Amen. 96. Are you willing to follow the law even if you disagree with the law? Are you willing to follow the law even if you disagree with the law? 97. 97. If someone is a celebrity, would that prevent you from being fair jurors in this case? If someone's a celebrity, would that prevent you to be a fair juror in this case? 98. Would the fact that this case involved allegation of a crime street gang activity cause you to fear rendering a verdict in this case? Would the fact that this case involved alleged allegation of a criminal street gang activity cause you to fear rendering a verdict in this case? All right, number 99. Given a choice, would you want to be in this jury? Number 99. Giving a choice, would you want to be on this jury? Number 100. Have you seen any of the TikTok videos or social media posts about trying to get on the YSL jury? Have you seen any of the TikTok videos and social media posts about trying to get on the YSL jury? I've never seen the video. Have you guys seen it? I don't ever really watch TikTok. Number 101. Have you or anyone you know ever worked with community outreach or other program to prevent children from joining gangs? Have you or anyone you know ever worked with a community outreach or other program to prevent children from joining gangs? Number 102. Have you ever studied Scientology? Sociology, I'm sorry, I said Scientology. Sociology, have you ever studied sociology? No. Number 103. Do you work in the music industry? Do you work in the music industry? 104. Have you ever worked in the music industry? Number 105. Does anyone you know currently work or previously work in the music industry? Number 106. Do you have a problem seeing? Do you have a problem seeing? 106. Do you have a problem seeing? Can you see without glasses on? No, I can't. So I have a problem seeing. $107. Do you have a problem hearing? Huh? Huh? Do you have a problem hearing? Do you have a problem hearing? Number 108. Do you have a medical condition that will prevent you from being a fair juror in this case? I knew you were going to come up with this one next, right? Terry said no. Terry, you got to put the number behind what it is. That was number 108. 108. Number 109. Do you have a problem sitting for extended period of time? 109. Do you have a problem sitting for an extended period of time? Number 110. Have you or a close friend or a family member struggle with drugs or alcohol addiction? They put addition instead of addiction. They put addition. Number 11. Number 111. 111. 111. 111. Would you have a problem letting the judge know that another juror refused to deliberate? You want to be a tattletale. They want them to be a tattletale. Number 111 is, are you a tattletale? 111. Are you a tattletale? Number 112. Would you have a problem letting the judge know another juror has a bias that they did not previously disclose or purposely withheld? Would you have a problem telling on them again? That's the question. Number 112. Number 112. Do you have a problem letting the judge know that another juror? No, that's the same. If another juror approach you, that's number 12. 113. Sorry. 113. Do you have a problem of letting the judge know if you are approached by anyone not designated, I'm sorry, not designated by the court to have communication with you about this case? Would you have a problem letting the judge know if anyone approached you by anyone, if you are approached by anyone not designated? They say design, y'all. They spell design. That's why I keep saying design. They spelled design. It's designated. They spelled design, y'all. By the court to have communication with you about this case. Number 114. If selected, can you refrain from talking about this case for duration of the trial? Oh Lord, that's a long time not opening up my mouth. I definitely would not make it on this jury. I definitely would not be able to make it. Definitely would not be able to make it. Because I can't communicate. You know, y'all, I like to talk. Number 114. If selected, can you refrain from talking about this case? Okay, we got that one. That was on before 114. 115. Would you pick or choose which law you would follow and which one you would not? Would you pick and choose which law you will follow and which law you will not? Number 116. How long have you lived in Fulton County? I've never lived in Fulton County, so that's not a question for me. None of y'all y'all probably put no on this chat, unless one of y'all do live in Fulton County. Number 117. Do you have plans to move out of Fulton County within next year? Number 117. Do you have plans to move out of Fulton County within the next year? That's an NA for me because I don't live in Fulton County. Number 118. Have you ever lived outside of Fulton County? Yep, I live outside of it right now. Have you ever lived outside of Fulton County? That was number 118. 119. Do you have any plans or scheduled medical procedure within the next year? Do you have any plans or medical procedure within the next year? Number 120. 120. Do you have any plans or scheduled vacation within next year? I'm going on vacation. Everybody should put vacation on their thing. Do you have any plans or scheduled vacation within next year? Number 121. Are you married? 121. Are you married? Are you married? 121. I definitely would not be able to make this jury because everything on here, most of it I would I already made a decision. Oh, they wouldn't choose me. I'd be one of those that's eliminated right away. How long have you been married if you're married? What is their age? Do you have any children? I'm sorry. Do you have any children? Do you have any children? Yes, I do have children. That's 122. Do you have any children? 122. 122. Do you have any children? And if you do have children, how old are they? What are their ages? What are their gender? Are they in school? Are they employed? Mine is employed. No, she's not in school. Not minors. It said children. They could be old, but it's still your child. All right. Number 123. Do you have any grandchildren? Do you have any grandchildren? What are their ages? 120. That's A for that one. 123A. 123B. What are their genders? 123C. Are they in school? 123D. Are they employed? 124. What is your favorite recreational activity? What is your favorite recreational activity? You got 5. I got 5. All right, number 125. Have you ever served on a grand jury? Have you ever served on a grand jury? I think they got the grand jury question, y'all, because they're supposed to be, have you ever served on a jury? Why are they asking the grand jury? This is not grand jury. A, if so, where and when? I'm choking. All right. Number 126. Have you ever been a witness at a trial? Have you ever been a witness at a trial? 126. Have you ever been a witness at a trial? If so, where was it? Where and when? That's A. B. Who was the defendant or the party that called you as a witness? C. If it was a criminal case, what was the defendant charged with? Anybody have any questions? Hey, Whoopi. 127. Have you ever served in a jury before? Have you ever served in a jury before? 127. If so, was it civil or criminal? Civil or criminal? That's A. B is, were you the foreman? Were you the foreman? C, did you reach a verdict? Did you reach a verdict? 128, have you ever participated in a prison ministry? I was. Have you ever participated in the prison ministry? 129, have you ever been a social worker? Have you ever been a social worker? 129. Have you ever been a social worker? 130. Have you ever served in the military? Have you ever served in the military? 131. Is there anything else that might affect your ability to sit as a juror in this case? Is there anything else that might affect your ability to sit as a juror in this case? That's all the question now. That's all. Oh, that's all the questions. See? That's all the question. That's the last question. So that's the questionnaire, y'all. But their package was 40-something pages that they had to go through. She said she don't know. You don't know if there's anything that will prevent you? So, guys, that is it for what I have for you today. Anybody have any questions? Where did Oblivious go? Oblivious, where'd you go? Oblivious. Oblivious, where are you? Oblivious. Yes, not seeing clearly. Dunga doing 60 years. He put it. What he said. Davy Lewis says Doug doing 60 years, but he put 60 years. He put the hit out on P Nut. Go YF and Lucy mom house shot up and had Wayne bus shot up. Okay, they're gonna lose so many jurors. They are gonna lose so many jurors. They are gonna lose so many jurors. Hey Sylvia, I sent you an email. Do you read it? What email? No, I didn't read any email. When did you send it? When did you send the email? When did you read it? I mean, when did you send it? I don't see it. You sent it yesterday? Let me see. I don't see anything. Let me type up your name. Let me see if it's in here. It said you sent it today. I already saw. I played this this live on my thing yesterday on my backup channel. You're talking about the You're talking about Storm? Yeah, I saw this yesterday. You sent me one too? Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna call you. Are you available? Are you available? I'm about to end this live anyway. I was gonna call you upon that. Are you available? I'll call you as soon as I finish this live. I see your number on here. You are set Storm Mod. Oh, Saucy, I didn't know that. That is great. So tomorrow, my backup channel, I will be playing R. Kelly's music on my backup channel because it's his birthday tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you. I just want you to hear it in the reel without edit. Did they say anything about the video coverage because nothing's been posted? They're not doing coverage on the juror part at all. They're not doing the juror part at all. They're not. They're gonna do the coverage once the trial start, but the jury part, not in this type of case. They're not going to show anything. Okay, I wanted to just let you guys know that during my coverage, I will be having some exclusive interviews, and I just want you guys to stay tuned. And I'm trying to find a way that so my videos don't go like crazy. People taking my stuff and not, crediting the source, and because that's plagiarism, you know that. So I'm going to try to figure out. Okay, enjoy your evening. See you later, Whoopi Rock. See you later. Um, so I'm going to basically I'm trying to work ways around trying to make sure my stuff is protected because people just been using it and not giving credit. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Last video he was reading an indictment to him. Yeah, that's all they doing. That's all they have been doing. That was all he did. He did that for 3 days. It's the same video. That's probably why they didn't show it again. Because it's the same video. Everyone has that problem, yeah. That's why Saucy, I made sure I gave credit to Storm. Because if you see in my thing, I put at Storm because people deserve to get their credit. It's not fair. All right. Anybody have any questions? I'm about to end my live. Just stay tuned, guys. Y'all know, starting Monday, trial don't actually stop, but they have to put it down on paper because they ask for let me call you right back. Yeah, I'm on live. Yes. Sorry about that, guys. Um, as I was saying, the I will be covering the trial starting Monday. Monday, the trial don't actually start. They're still doing the jury selection stuff, and it's gonna last for several weeks now because it's such a long process. So just stay tuned. When they have the open argument, I will be there front and center for you guys. And I did submit my Rule 22, so I will be able to tweet. So stay tuned to my tweets and my posts and things like that. I will be, just dropping a little nuggets and stuff that's happening. Okay. Definitely, Janice. We should pray for all. We should pray for all. All right, guys. You guys have an awesome night. Good night, everybody. Later. Bye.